friends, it's UrsulasRevenge and happy Wednesday update day. Today's update was a little bit delayed. I mean, decently delayed, a couple of hours, but it is finally here, so let's talk about it. And there's a lot of really exciting things that I really want to talk about, but we got to take it one thing at a time. And this time we're actually going to do the main thing last. So let's talk about all the little things first. So first up, bonus points again for the third time this Trailblazer track to make up for the App Store being down for a couple of days after the Swedish Warmblood update. The mobile players did miss out on some time for the bonus points for Trailblazer track. So to make up for that, everybody will be getting some extra bonus points for their Trailblazer if you have not completed it yet. So from March 27th, 9 a.m. server time to March 30th, 9 a.m. server time, that is Friday to Monday, you will get an extra 30 points for each of your 12 activities. As a reminder, the Trail of Springtime runs until the Wednesday update on April 1st, which is next Wednesday's update. So make sure to complete as much as you can by Tuesday night, because come the next day, it will not be available anymore. However, the items that you have not completed through the course of the Trailblazer track will be available in September in Global Store. Another little update I can just tell you standing right here. High scores have been reset. After updating the props at Lizzie's show jumping, I'm not sure if there was some sort of high score discrepancy there. Regardless, all of the high scores have been reset for every single race, so this is a great time to work on your high score racing and maybe earn some extra shillings before something really exciting we're going to talk about at the end of this video. There has also been an update to the Invite a Friend program. So if you recall, the last Invite a Friend program reward expired today, which was the Buckskin Dutch Warmblood. And now through June 10th, if you invite a friend and they get to level 12, you will earn this adorable Luna Moth Mahr. I'm assuming this is supposed to kind of go with Luna, the Luna Moth Ardennes, since the other Ardennes now also have a matching Mahr. So very exciting, very adorable. A little reminder about the Invite a Friend program. For Star Riders, people who are already Star Riders, you can invite friends who create a new account or who are not Star Rider and below level 5 by giving them this code here. You can find this page by going to your account page, and up at the top right, you'll see Take Me to Invite a Friend. Little button link there. You're going to press that. That will take you to the Invite a Friend page. You're going to give your friend your code. They're going to put it in on their Invite a Friend page. So on their way to level 12, they will get all of these rewards pictured here. A pet in a saddlebag, some outfits, some tack, and 5 free days of Star Rider. And once they reach level 12, you will get the Mahr pet. So to clarify, the person who is inviting the new account will get the Mahr pet, and the person who is leveling up the new account to level 12 will get the items in that Invite a Friend bar with the clothing and tack. You are only eligible to invite people to play if you are already a Star Rider, and you can only accept an Invite a Friend code if you are not a Star Rider and your account is below level 5. And speaking of the previous Invite a Friend reward, if you missed out, the Buckskin Dutch Warmblood is available at Silverglade Equestrian Center for 950 star coins. Did you think that was the only horse added today? 'Cause there's another! Over at Steve's farm, where the Connemaras are, there is a new addition to the bunch. And it is the Black Connemara. This was a highly requested coat color. It is now available for all to purchase for 850 star coins. And to go along with it, there is another new set in Global Shop. There is yet another new color series of the Shamrock jumping set. This is a little vibrant for me, I'm not gonna lie, but listen, I know it's just a black saddle, but it's a black saddle with gold hardware, which is shockingly difficult to find in jumping saddles that don't have like additional filigree or colors. So I'm most likely going to be purchasing this saddle. I just really like it. I'm mostly going to pass on everything else though. I'm not quite sure about this red color. It's a little not my hue. Worth also showing off in the horse gear section. There is also a color match halter, just like the other Shamrock sets. And for my own reference, this is the Kilkenny Shamrock jumping set. We also have a new quest as part of today's update. Before we start, this quest does start with Conrad. However, this quest is only available to Star Riders who have completed the quest with Isabel, where she ends up at Milmer's Highland. I'm not sure what the starting level for those quests are, but they did confirm in the news that the first quest in that chain is called Wallet Gone, Money Vanished, End of the World, and the final quest is Beginning of a New Magician's Journey. Alright, oh, I should put on my music. Alright, Conrad, what do you have to say? Hello, Arya and Dahlia. Perfect timing. I could use your help with something. Player experience. You see, I've noticed some weird activity in the Damascus mine lately. Unusual noises, a long swishy tail disappearing around the corner, but I haven't been able to catch them in the act just yet. Maybe you can ride over there and check it out, see if you see anything unusual? Ooh, spooky music. Okay. Color me intrigued. Hello, Damascus mine. Ah. Crumpled up note. There isn't anyone here, but there's a note on the ground. The note has something written on it, but it's difficult to read. I think it's a riddle. It says, I am my furry squire, you shall enchant and entrance. Our tricks you may admire until Idris gives us a chance. Who am I? Well, I mean, I think we kind of already know this is Isabel. Yes, that sounds correct, right, Dahlia? Whoa! Well, aren't you one smart cookie? Everyone else who picked up the note immediately threw it away, probably because it was too complicated for their feeble mind. But you? Of course you could solve it, my little butterfly. Oh, of course she's calling me a little butterfly instead of a dove like Idris does. Since you seem to be such a big fan of puzzles and riddles, oh, you know I am, you'll be a great match for my new routine. I've prepped an entire section of this cave for a worthy participant, and you are perfect, darling. I promise you'll be totally entranced. So, are you up for a challenge? I can't believe this cave was here all along. I'll be honest with you, I was hoping that Idris would be the one to stumble upon my riddle. That's actually how I found this place. Diggory and I were just looking around for an area to set up my own trials of the mine in hopes of impressing the great Idris, preferably as close to the circus as possible so Idris one day would stumble upon it and be mesmerized by my talents. That's when Diggory found this entrance into a cave behind the rubble over there. It's huge in there, and now I have set up a spectacular experience for whoever found that note. Follow me, I'll show you around. Does the cave go further than I previously knew? Huh? Are you joking? Are you joking? You're joking. Crawling through the rubble. Oh, shut up. Shut up. What? Here I was like, oh yeah, this is just going to be like a silly little quest. But no, there's a cavern. There's a whole new cavern that they've built. Oh, that is so cool. All right, that's fun. Isabel's nowhere to be seen, but Diggory is here. A side note, I've been rewatching As Told by Ginger, and there's a monkey in that show too. I just got to the episode where the monkey ran away, and Diggory reminds me of that monkey. Oh my god. Since this might be your first time attempting this, here's how this puzzle works. Diggory is hiding inside one of these boxes. Your task is to figure out which one he's in. Above each is a statement. At least one of the statements is true, and at least one is false. In other words, it could be 2 truths and 1 lie. Or it could be 2 lies and 1 truth. Would you like me to explain the rules again? No, I'm good. I got this. Take all the time you need. Alright, Diggory is in this box. Diggory is in one of the boxes next to this one. And Diggory is in box number 1. Okay, if it's 2 truths and a lie, Diggory's in box number 1, Diggory is in this box, and Diggory is in one of the boxes next to this one, are all technically true. Yes. Okay. Maybe if they're all true, that's incorrect. Okay, no. I got this. I'm ready. I'm ready. It's fine. Okay, if Diggory is in box number 1 was a lie, but that means that this one is also a lie. So then is it... None of these are true. Because then this one would have to be the truth, saying that it's in this one, but that is a lie. And that means that this one was also a lie. So I guess if this is the only one that's true, then this one has to be it. That was unnecessarily complicated. That's fine. There's no penalty for being wrong. First you see me, now you don't. I simply had to include my own disappearing act, darling. You're one clever squirrel, but can you solve yet another one of my riddles? A home for laughter and fun, the one the greatest does run. Magic, mystery, mystique galore, some time in the spotlight I'll always wish for. Where am I? A home for laughter and fun. The one the greatest does... It's the circus. You're talking about Idris. Okay, another one of these. No, I got this. It's fine. 2 boxes tell the truth. There are 2 empty boxes. That has to be true. Diggory is not in this box. Okay, let's think through this. If Diggory is not in this box, he could be in this one. We know that this one is true. But now, if 2 boxes are telling the truth, then that means that these 2 would be true, or these 2 would be true, which means that Diggory would not be in this box. Unless one of the boxes is only telling the truth, in which case Diggory would have to be in this box, but there would also have to be a second box in which he's in. Which I don't know. I don't know. I'm guessing that 2 boxes tell the truth, and there are 2 empty boxes are both true, which means that Diggory is not... Wait a minute. That's not true. Wait, Diggory is not in this box. Would be a lie. He is in this box. I have had to work my brain. Oh, she's gone again. A secret door! This cave goes on forever! You seem to have an knack for this, little hummingbird. Don't get ahead of yourself. This riddle is sure to have you completely flummoxed. Sturdy, sure-footed, and tender heart, I am down for hacks, jumps, and pulling of cart. I'll gladly timber with the beauty and grace, all in exchange for a great big embrace. What horse breed am I? Timber is Black Forest horse. Alright, we're going to another box puzzle. I'm good, Isabel. I got this. Alright, Diggory is not in box 2. Diggory is not in this box. So both of those would be true. And Diggory is in this box. Would be a lie? Wait a minute. Hold on. These all feel like lies. Unless that is the truth. Wait, no, because if that's the truth, then these are both true. Oh my god. I'm so confused. Okay. If Diggory is not in box 2, Diggory is not in box 2, Diggory is in this box. This feels like they would all be true. Because if Diggory is in this box, then this one is a lie, and that this one is also a lie. But that would also mean that this is a lie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm too stupid for this. Oh my god. Okay. I feel like they're not. I feel like they're all lies. Okay, hold on. If Diggory is not in box 2, that could be true, because then Diggory could be in this box or this box, which means that he could be in this box. That could be true. But that would also mean that Diggory is not in this box, which would also be true. They're either all true or all lies, and I don't know what the answer is. I just keep going in a loop. I'm just gonna say they're all true. I don't know. Yeah, of course it's a lie. They're all lies. You know what? Yes, tell me again. At least one statement is true, and at least one is false. So it really could be 2 lies or 2 truths. There's no rhyme or reason. Oh, that is annoying. If Diggory is not in box 2 and Diggory is not in this box, those are both true. Those are both true. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Sure, for some reason that's correct. I don't... Oh, wait, no, I understand. I understand. This is the lie, because obviously it wasn't in that box. Diggory is not in box number 2 because he's in... Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this, but I love this. I need to be absolutely clear that this is fun and I love this, but I hate how stupid I feel. Oh, we're at the final trial now? This is the final trial, as if I haven't trialed enough? You've impressed me thoroughly so far, but this is the final riddle will surely... Oh no. This final riddle will surely have you stumped. Of course it will, because the last 2 also had me stumped. From buccaneers aplenty, I've defended this land, cannons loaded and hook in hand. Here I have arrived in crossing the seas, but now my gaze is verdigris. Verdigris? Who was I? Oh, wait, who had a hook hand? From buccaneers aplenty, I've defended this land, cannons loaded and hook in hand. Here I arrived after crossing the seas. It's Jan Jarl, because he arrived after crossing the seas. Okay, I see. It's Jan Jarl. That's incorrect. Oh, is it No. What? Hold on. From buccaneers aplenty, I've defended this land. Is it because Governor Garrett defended Fort Pinta and he would have arrived with Jan Jarl? I feel like this, it really could have been either of them. Seems none of my riddles have you... Are you sure about that? You sure about that? I don't know. I don't understand how this is correct and that's not correct. What? Hold on. Of course they wouldn't. You're just too amazing. I don't feel amazing. Oh, do we have another box? Oh, we have another door. Interesting. I knew I couldn't hide from you. You found me, but the fun doesn't end here. Oh, it doesn't? Oh, we have to find Diggory now. I hope you enjoyed my new mentalism magic routine. Hopefully, Idris will find it too. Where did Diggory go? Come on, let's go find him. Follow me. Oh, she's running. Oh my god. Wait, am I lost? There's another door. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. There's more puzzles. This actually looks like a puzzle from Starshine Legacy. With the Soul Rider names. There's just no, riddle at the top. Well, isn't this fascinating? A new type of puzzle. Don't worry, Diggory. I'll explain the rules to Art. How do you know the rules if it's new to you, too? This is a new magnificent puzzle designed by the great Diggory himself, I see. Watch how Diggory moves across the stone plates. If you follow his path, you'll unlock the door. If you step on the incorrect plate, you'll fail and have to start over. But that won't be a problem for you, my brilliant butterfly. Ready? Watch Diggory's path. Here, 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 here. Oh, God. Oh, no. Here, 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 here. Oh, no. Here... Here, here. Oh my god. Okay, good. You solved it. The puzzle, okay, I did the thing. The door's open. Uh-oh. No! Where will this put me? Oh. Oh, that's awful. Oh my god, wait. It didn't. No. No, it didn't roll me back. Okay, no. I just have to probably find my way to where I was in the mountain. Oh, you know what? I never checked to see if there's actually an updated map in the mountain. No. Okay. That makes it a little bit more difficult. Although, interesting. I should have checked to see where we were. Oh my god, wait, hold on. Actually, okay, so conspiracy theory. The entrance to the mine should be somewhere over here to, like, the left side of, like, these, you know what, actually, I should be able to, yeah, so, like, Nomer's Highland is here, so the Damascus mine is somewhere between Nomer's Highland, the castle, and, like, these moorland races. We are underneath Doyle's Abbey. How did the, connecting to the, we crawled from moorland to Doyle's Abbey through the rubble. Does this all connect to, like, the Star Door? I'm so curious. I have no idea where this quest leads. Oh my god, okay, it's not that far. Oh, I think I have to do the floor puzzle again, though. You solved the puzzle! The door is open. Where is he off to now? Another door. Another puzzle. Another door opened. You're close to the end now. This is one terrific puzzle. I can't believe it was Diggory who came up with it. I want to know how he came up with how he moved all the things here. I do really hope it's enough to make Idris take note of me. 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 1. I don't know where he started. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, hold on. 1, 2. No, that was correct. I thought I was correct. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. You solved the puzzle. The door's open. Ooh, 100 experience this time. What a surprise. Another chessboard puzzle. This one looks tricky, but not too tricky for you, right? Go ahead. Watch Diggory. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. This is challenging. Okay, sure, Diggory. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he came down early. Nope. Alright, try this again. Okay, 4. Oh, okay. He does go around. He goes down an extra one there and then back up. So all the way to the wall. Down an extra one. Up and around. You solved it. The door is open. It looks like this is a quicker way out of the cave. Meet us outside. Ooh, we get fancy decorations. If this sends me out through Doyle's Abbey and like the Star Door, I'm gonna lose my mind. No. Okay. Just the Damascus mine. That's okay. Really good work in there. I'm thoroughly impressed. Hopefully Idris will come by too. Oh, that's right, Diggory. I have a reward for you, Arya, for a clever-minded sweetheart. See you around. Ooh, fanfare. And we got these fancy mane and tail decorations. They're Idris colored. So cute. Well, even though the cave took us underneath Doyle's Abbey, I am still glad that it didn't end us at Doyle's Abbey because, I mean, there's a lot of implications with Doyle's Abbey and those doors have been a mystery for a really long time, and I feel like they should still be opened by the different soul riders of the different circles, so I'm not at all pressed that it didn't end there. I am curious about why on the map it took place underneath there. They've kind of like maybe hinted that like we would eventually get there, but that was a really long time ago. So it's entirely possible that that whole plan has changed, but maybe that area of the map was already developed and we don't know. Either way, I'm still curious what that means for potentially that whole Doyle's Abbey questline, but not really the point of today's video. Overall, I did have a lot of fun with this quest. I thought it was really cute. I like the puzzles. It is a little unfortunate that it's one and done, and we have this cool, giant, sprawling cave now there's no other reason to go back to, I guess, except for, I would say, like, maybe hide and seek, but there's really nothing to hide behind. Maybe if there was more going on in there, it would be fun to revisit, but it's just kind of a big, empty cavern, so I don't know. But either way, I did have a lot of fun with the quest. The puzzles were challenging. It was kind of hard to figure out exactly what they were looking for. There really is no penalty for getting it wrong. It's just in my heart I know I was wrong, which is really disappointing. But that's not on them. The rules being inconsistent, where it's like there might be 2 lies, there might be 1 lie, was a little annoying, but I mean, at the end of the day, there's no penalty for being wrong. You can just keep going and keep trying. So at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. I think the reward is cute. I like these feathers. I love that they're Idris colored. I think they're going to go great with the carousel horse. But all in all, that was today's update. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another video like this. I do try to cover every Wednesday update and more. And oh my god, the last thing I wanted to talk about is the little teaser for next week. The Equestrian Festival begins. I'm so excited. We kind of knew that this was going to be happening because it's only a matter of time. But starting next week, it starts next week on April 1st. Expect a roadmap probably coming out tomorrow. Now that we know that it's the Equestrian Festival, there will be a roadmap for the stuff to come during the Equestrian Festival. There will most likely be a blog post probably on Friday, if not sometime next week. But all very exciting stuff. I will do my best to go through and read to you both of those articles once they are available. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!